I was 16 years old when I conducted a survey about mental wellness given Mamana Foundation on a group of people from 13 to 18 years of age to observe the mental well-being of individuals. I observed that 70% of teenagers had very high stress levels. 30% of the people were severely prone to depression, and 62% of the individuals had very high anxiety levels. This survey was like a defining moment and made me want to research on why so many individuals have such high levels of these chemicals and what causes the imbalances of these chemicals. Well, according to my research, it is because of a series of reasons. Firstly, age and life stages. Hormone levels naturally fluctuate during different life stages. For example, during puberty, there are significant hormonal changes as the body matures. Women experience hormonal shifts during the menstrual cycle, the pregnancy, and menopause. Men also experience hormonal changes with age, such as gradual decline in testosterone levels. The second is environmental factors. Exposure to certain chemicals and toxins in the environment, known as the endocrine disruptors, can interfere with the body's hormone regulation. These include chemicals found in plastics, pesticides, and some personal care products. Third is unhealthy lifestyle habits. Poor diet, lack of exercise, inadequate sleep, and excessive alcohol consumption can contribute to hormone imbalances. These lifestyle factors can affect metabolism, insulin levels, and the functioning of various hormones. The last but not the least is genetics. In some cases, hormone imbalances may be influenced by genetic factors. Certain genetic conditions can impact hormone production, receptor function, or even hormone metabolism, leading to these imbalances. However, we can balance them out by exercising regularly, eating a balanced diet, living a stress free life, meditating, and doing yoga. Individuals are molded by their own perceptions, which were created as a result of environmental conditioning. Hormones play a big role to determine how people act. The four main hormones of our body are oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, and adrenaline. All these hormones are released by the pituitary gland, which is a part of the endocrine system in the brain. These are the invisible messengers which we think are passive but are actively working within our body, determining our behavior. Let's start as I did the survey, which motivated me to do my research by exploring the world of adolescence, a time marked by hormonal changes that frequently causes youngsters to experience emotional ups and downs. Estrogen and testosterone are in high concentrations throughout this time of life, which causes the physical and psychological changes related to puberty, mood swings, an increase in irritability, and a heightened sensitivity to social connections can all be brought on by these hormonal changes. Hormones continue to have an impact on us well after adolescence too. Consider oxytocin, which is frequently referred to as the love hormone. When two people are intimate with one another, or even while giving birth, oxytocin is released. It encourages social connection, trust, and bonding. This hormone is in charge of building our connections and encouraging feelings of empathy and compassion for other people. Contrarily, humans also have cortisol, also referred to as the stress hormone. Stress causes the release of cortisol, which acts as a physiological warning system and primes our body for future danger. However, cortisol can negatively affect our brain and behavior when it is chronically raised. It may result in anxiety, mental issues, or even cognitive impairment. Understanding how stress affects our hormonal levels and how it can influence our behavior is crucial. Along with the behavior, the hormones have a huge impact on the brain. Hormones, including the thyroid hormones and the growth factors, have a profound impact on the architecture of the brain during critical prenatal and early childhood development phases. These hormones have an impact on how neurons develop, how neural connections are made, and how different parts of the brain develop. Hormones continue to have an impact on us after we have finished developing our brains too. Take the effect of the sex hormones, estrogen and testosterone, as an illustration. These hormones are essential for the growth and upkeep of sexual characteristics in both males and females. For instance, estrogen plays a significant effect on how the brain works. Estrogen plays a role in cognitive functions like language, memory, and attention. Now, as we discuss the impact of hormones on our behavior, it is essential to note that they do not solely dictate our actions. Humans are complex beings influenced by a myriad of factors, including genetics, environment, and personal experiences. However, hormones undeniably play a significant role in shaping our behavior and emotions, providing a physiological foundation for our thoughts and actions. Understanding how hormones interact with the behavior can have a significant impact on a variety of disciplines, including psychology, health, and even education. We can create interventions and methods to enhance mental health, control stress, and promote good relationships by realizing the impact of hormones. The question that I had, which led to more of my research, was what if the hormones are not in balance? Well, hormones play a significant role in disorders like anxiety and depression. Do you know how and why anxiety develops in individuals? It is a common mental health condition that affects millions of individuals worldwide. Anxiety disorders are characterized by excessive and persistent worry, fear, and apprehension that can significantly impact a person's daily life. One key hormone involved in this disorder is cortisol, which is also referred to as a stress hormone, as I already spoke about. When we encounter a stressful situation, cortisol is released as a part of the body's stress response. It helps mobilize energy, increase alertness, and prepare the body for a potential threat. However, prolonged or chronic stress can lead to sustained high levels of cortisol, which can have negative effects on the brain. Learning about anxiety, practicing mindfulness, correct breathing techniques, dietary changes, exercise, and support groups are some methods for managing anxiety disorders. The next thing I researched about, which I saw in a very close family member of mine, which made me want to know more about it, was depression. Do you know which hormone is involved with the disorder like the one mentioned? Yes. Serotonin, closely related to depression, is often referred to as the happiness hormone. It is involved in mood regulation, sleep, appetite, and overall emotional well being. A common and debilitating mental health condition, it involves persistent feelings of sadness, loss of interest or pleasure, changes in appetite and sleep patterns, low energy levels, and even impaired cognitive functions. While depression has complex causes, hormones play a significant role in its development and manifestation. Taking at least 8 hours of sleep, exercising regularly, keeping yourself healthy, talking about your true feelings with your loved ones are some ways of how chances of having depression can be reduced. Now, in conclusion, hormones are not mere invisible messengers silently working within us. They have a profound impact on our behavior, shaping our emotions, desires, and actions. From the turbulent years of adolescence to the complexities of adult life, hormones influence how we interact with others, how we perceive the world, and how we navigate through our daily lives. So, let us try to understand and appreciate this intricate relationship between hormones and behavior. By doing so, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, fostering empathy, compassion, and a greater appreciation for the remarkable complexity of the human experiences.